right about now.
I'm Kyle Nix, Dragonplex Dojo champion, and you are watching Main Event Wrestling Network. And you better keep watching it too, or else.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to episode 48 of Kayfabe Coffee, the Wake and Bake. I am the great brown dope smoker, joined as always by Blunt Tino, the man who put the LA in Latino. What's up, Tino? How you doing?
What's up, man? How we doing? Another Raw. We're at SummerSlam week. It's the biggest party of the summer. And I don't have to go to school on Monday. So I don't know. That was always my SummerSlam week was always like my favorite, but my least favorite because I always started school on the Monday after SummerSlam because it was always like the middle of August. It wasn't the first week and it wasn't 2 nights. So it was always Sunday. And then we'd have to wake up for school. And I would always have the SummerSlam parties. So I don't know. I may have a SummerSlam party this weekend and have a 48-hour banger, you know.
And he's gonna stay up for 48 hours, huh?
I mean, you know, hey, no, who knows?
Fucking Tito. How about what if you did a 48-hour party and you streamed it?
Oh my god! I mean, I've seriously been considering doing the 24-hour live stream by myself and just trying to figure out 24 hours of content.
Jesus Christ!
I mean,
maybe you could watch. If you do one, you could just watch like every pay-per-view. So basically, let's say, okay, well, you can't do it for SummerSlam weekend because you only have 3 days to promote, and that wouldn't work out. I would say maybe, what's the next one? What's next on the calendar?
From Survivor Series. Is that 2 nights too?
There you go. You can stream for 24 hours and watch from Survivor Series 1 all the way to the end.
Oh, there we go. I'll just watch all of the Survivor Series games from NXT.
Watch them all for 24 hours. Whatever you can fit into 24 hours, and if people are still around, just keep going.
Imagine.
I mean, but you got to take a break for something, so I don't know. Are you going to, like, take a nap on screen? Or are you going to tag
I mean, I could be that guy that's I mean, there's people like they literally are live 24 hours and they're sleeping. So
yeah, I remember you fell asleep on your you fallen asleep on your watch along. So
at least 2 or 3 times, you know, shit happens. It's late at night. It'd be like that.
Well, have you ever been on stream during like a long White Sox game?
No, I've had to stop doing the White Sox streams because
What's the longest White Sox game you know of that you've seen?
It was about. It's kind of. So this is where my memory goes. I can't tell you what I had for lunch yesterday, but I can tell you that. I do remember this. It was like 2007. They were facing like the Rangers, I think. And it was like 5.5 hours. It went to like 13 or 14 innings. And it was one of those games. It was one of those games that went back and forth. They would score. The Rangers would score. The Sox would score. And it was all back and forth. And I always remember the Sox blew it in like the top of the 15th. And it was like 1 a.m. And I was pissed off because I was still up because it was like a 7-10 game. Time start, and my mom's boyfriend at the time would get mad if my TV was on past like 11, so I had to watch it on my phone. So I always remember that. But if you asked me what I had for lunch yesterday, I couldn't tell you.
What'd you have for lunch yesterday?
I have no idea. Probably ramen.
You didn't have Taco Bell?
Binge.
No Taco Bell?
No Taco Bell. I had Taco Bell during the winter. I got sick, and I don't know if I'll ever have Taco Bell again.
That's because you're weak. Your bloodline is weak.
Weak sauce.
Come on,
my stomach hurts, and I just had coffee today. So.
That just means you have to have Taco Bell more often. Build a tolerance for it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I guess we could try it because I love myself some Nacho Bel Grandes and a Baja Blast. But
you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, Tino? You got to have Taco Bell in your life, man.
I see what you're saying. I see the vision. Because the vision always starts off Monday Night Raw.
Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Speaking of Monday Night Raw, Monday Night Raw came to us live from the Intuit Dome. I didn't know it was going to be in LA. Did they mention it last week? Did I just miss it?
I don't think so. I didn't remember them saying they were going to be in LA.
Yeah, because they're going to be, where are they this weekend?
They're in Minnesota.
Minnesota, which is like nowhere near fucking LA. So I honestly thought they were going to be
because I think they actually have like a live show in Chicago this upcoming, like in Springfield, Illinois. They have like a live show usually. I think that's like Wednesday or Thursday. And then they're going, I think they have something in Michigan too. So they're kind of going around the Midwest a little bit.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, because then they're in Wisconsin. My friend keeps trying to get me to go at the end of September to a Raw, but he sent me a thing. He goes, $1,400 for a Raw ain't bad, right?
What?
I'm like, bro,
are you kidding?
Like, where are you sitting and where are we going to? I'm like, you're crazy. I'm like, I'd rather sit here on my live stream and watch it. Are you like what? I'd rather go to WrestleMania for that price. I'm like, Kyle's going to SummerSlam for $200.
WrestleSlam.
Like, come on now. $1,400 for a Raw.
That's a lot of money for a Raw.
Unless I'm hanging out with Liv Morgan the whole night, then I don't want it.
You don't want to be around Liv Morgan.
You know, I'll hang out with Rey Mysterio instead. I'm sorry. It goes.
It comes and goes. Oh man, he probably wouldn't even shake your hand. He'd probably look at you and be like, he's gonna tell you what he tells everybody else: 25 for a picture. Oh no. That's the non-WWE price. He'll probably charge you 50 for a picture and 50 for an autograph. I'm serious. They only give them away for free to the dorks at the airport that shove shit in their faces and fucking follow them. They say they don't, but I've seen them do it. So
you say that, and I feel like he would definitely, like, he seems like a really nice guy, but I feel like if like I got him on like the bad day, it would like ruin my entire perspective. No. Because like if I had a bad experience with like Soruka or somebody, like I'd be like mad. Like I spent money, I waited in line. Like it's not that hard to have a nice conversation for 5 seconds, and you know if somebody was pissy, I would be. So I feel like it might be like that type of a situation, but I'm never gonna be that person to shove stuff in people's face. I always take it, and if I never got anything signed from anybody, even Soruka. I didn't get anything signed from Soruka, but I have that video. I met Sol. I told her to beat Zaria's ass at the time, and that's something that I'll never forget. So that's more to me than anything.
Yeah, I mean, autographs are cool and stuff, but yeah, sometimes the moment is better where
you can't take away that moment.
Like you actually shared a genuine hello with somebody. Like it wasn't a creepy thing like, oh, hey, you're at the airport. I'm at the airport. Haha, what's up? Like, no, like there's a time and place for it. That's why there's meet and greet, so you can meet these people.
Exactly.
They can be comfortable. You can be comfortable. You can have a nice moment. In this case, what do you have a video for it, right?
Huh? Yeah. It was just like the Hardy Boys. Like
there you go. You've got videos to look back at if you want to look at them one day and be like, oh man, I remember when I met Soruka. Oh, you don't believe me? Here, let me show you. But going back to Rey Mysterio real quick, the reason why I say that is because look, in the World Cup. Mexico is doing great. Awesome, obviously. Out comes Rey Mysterio out of nowhere. Starts selling a soccer jersey that's the same color as the Mexico jersey, the same pattern, but it's his mask. And it's a Rey Mysterio jersey. And he's telling people to buy it.
That's
okay?
Cool, though.
But now check this out. Mexico loses. And Rey Mysterio, and I think it's still on Twitter. Rey Mysterio posted and says, hey, guys, I know Mexico lost, but you can still rep Mexico by getting your Rey Mysterio Mexico jersey.
I did.
Bro, check his Twitter. Check his Twitter. God damn it. He said that. He said, I know Mexico lost, but buy my jersey. Like, dude, how fucking narcissistic does it get? Unbelievable. Like, you're feeding off. Like, people were actually saddened by this. I mean, it's just soccer, but I get it. I get the same way with my wrestling.
I mean, it's just like the same thing as if like the Yankees, like last year when the Yankees and Dodgers were in the World Series. What do you think they did with all the Yankee merchandise for the World Series? They sent it off to the people that don't have hats and clothes and stuff to wear. They still made it. So it's like Ray's kind of doing that, but he's doing it. Like,
yeah, he's like, why would I give it away when I can keep selling it to these people who fucking pay for it? So.
Exactly. He could have just sent them to free to kids that need jerseys, you know. I think that would be cool, you know. Little wrestling fan that wants a Rey Mysterio, because again, that's what it's all. Sometimes that buy that stuff is the kids' parents and stuff like that.
And sometimes they can't afford it. Like there was that little kid who was trying to sell candy to get a Penta figure, who shows up, Penta. And there was another kid who went to school with something that looked like a Mexico jersey, but it wasn't, and he didn't have one, and he just wanted to represent. And where was Rey Mysterio to buy him a jersey and be like, "Hey, kid, I got you"? Nope, nowhere to be found.
I want to know where fuck John Cena and Randy Orton were when I was a 12-year-old kid fucking wearing a ripped John Cena shirt to picture day, and I had to retake my pictures because fucking my mom got pissed that I wore a John Cena shirt. Where the hell
Your
were
mom
they?
got pissed. Oh, Jesus Christ, fucking Tito.
I love it.
You wear a John Cena shirt to picture day. My mom would have never let me leave the house without some sort of button up on.
My mom at the time had a business, so she would leave for work in the morning, and my dad would wake me up, and my dad didn't care about anything because he was drunk half the time. So I was like, Dad, I'm just going to wear this, and he didn't care and sent me to school.
He said, I'm going to wear this John Cena shirt.
and you know what was worse is that he had like the chain on and his shirt was off. So it wasn't even like it was like it was
jeez.
Fucking so funny. I still have the picture. I'll have to find it of like that we got because that's how my mom found out. They sent him in the mail. And my mom had no idea.
Yeah, because picture day back then was crazy. You had to pay ahead of time, cash, and then they took your picture. And if you didn't pay for it, they still took your picture. And then when the pictures came out, they would give them to you. Hey, kid, here, take these home and make your parents pay for them. Like, Jesus Christ.
You remember the piece of paper they would give you, and they'd be like, have your parents sign it and circle how much they want and how much money they were going to spend.
There you go. Like, and then the pictures come and your parents hate them. They're like, these are terrible. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I think the worst thing having to get my parents to help me buy was my yearbook or my senior year school ring. They were like, either pick one or the other. I was like, I guess the yearbook.
Yeah, like you don't need them. Like, yes, I do. This is why I'm so fucked up now because of my parents. Anyway, let's go to the comments real quick.
Hey, we got a comment. Hey, we got Eric Douglas.
Comment. What's up, Eric Douglas? So now we need ESPN Unlimited to watch NXT.
Yep. Big report comes out this morning. NXT to ESPN Unlimited, all the pay-per-views and the weekly shows. So now you need ESPN Unlimited to watch NXT. Yay!
Raw and SmackDown too?
No, just NXT and the NXT pay-per-views and then the regular pay-per-views. So Raw and SmackDown are staying on Netflix. And,
okay. Gotcha.
USA.
Oh, okay,
I mean, but honestly, I wouldn't hate if they put all of them besides Raw in there because then it would actually make it worth the $30 every month. So that's
because you're not paying for different services.
As long as they don't go up in price, because I could totally see this being like ESPN, let's go up $35.99 now because they love to raise the prices. But if it stays at $30 and we're getting the NXT, and I mean, I guess at least it's more than just the pay-per-views. And then the first hours on ESPN, like we've talked about, that we're getting, so. We'll see, but yeah, that came out this morning. I'm interested to see what the night shift has to say about it tonight and stuff.
I mean, I think they already have ESPN Unlimited anyway, so they'll be fine.
Yeah,
And you can watch it on Disney Plus. I mean, it's not like it's terrible.
That's true. Just get the bundle. That's what I tell people. I pay $41, but I get all three of them, and that's with tax because, of course, they got to charge you bullshit tax.
Yeah, that way you're always set for WWE. Sometimes they have two events.
Yeah.
All right.
And then I love, I'm a Disney guy, so I go back and watch all the original Disney Channel movies, series, shows, and
they got all the Marvel stuff there too.
Yeah. Spider-Man comes out a week from 3 days from now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go watch it on Saturday. We're taking my nephew. It's gonna be dope.
Be fun. Yeah, we'll be.
Fuck yeah, it is. Let me see. All right, we are currently sitting at 394 subscribers.
Almost there.
So make sure you guys.
I think we can get to 400 by Saturday. Sunday.
You think so?
I think so.
See, we got our show today, right now, at this moment in time, and then we've got NXT Night Shift tonight. You've got a watch along. You have watch along SmackDown. Then we have the OTM podcast doing their 300th episode. So that we might be able to get to 400 this weekend. That'd be dope if it happened during
make a couple shorts, and that will do it. I gained like 7 shorts by posting my action figures yesterday. So gotta post a couple shorts and we'll get it.
No, that gives me an idea. I'm gonna tell Kyle to we should make a bunch of shorts hyping up OTM's 300th episode from various members of the network.
And even if you should, because I don't know if he has it, but you could generate AI clips off of this too, and he does it anyway. You should do a couple more and then put them on YouTube. So, here we are.
1 second.
We'll get there, little by little.
300th episode. Boom.
Love it.
Just send it to him before I forget, because it's only gonna get later and later, man. We got another comment. Eric Douglas. Let's see. Wait, I'm confused. I thought the deal with Cell was for 10 years. Deal with who?
Cell. What's Cell?
I
The
have no idea.
CW?
Probably.
I don't know. I can't keep up on everything, bro. And now football's starting next week, so that's gonna be I can't, bro. There's an NFL game on each network every week. So
Yeah,
exactly.
that's true. Let me see.
Yeah.
So we'll go to Raw. We're about 15 minutes to the show. We're gonna lose people. Hashtag they don't want to hear us talk, Tito. Hashtag WWE RAW. We kick off the show. We didn't kick off the show with Division, Tino, so you were wrong.
Yeah, but Division was the first match of the night.
But it didn't kick off the show.
True.
They didn't
Got
come
me
out
on that one. You what?
Oh no, I was just sorry because I'm texting Kyle about making some shorts for OTM. So we got the weigh in. I don't know. I thought it was pretty silly for me, but I'll let you say what you got to say about it first.
I mean, okay, let's say it like this. We haven't seen a weigh-in in a while. TKO obviously is a big thing now. So obviously I felt like it was gonna happen. And I felt like the one thing is I didn't understand why the Hell in the Cell was there in the beginning, but at least they brought it down and they made it feel semi-different. And then Brock flipping him off and then fighting and all of that. My TV, we say his name and he freaking appears.
Yep.
Now I lost my train of thought. Oh, goddamn. God, Kyle, it's all your fault. No. It was something different, and it was a different way, I guess, to hype it up, but it was just confusing too, because why are we gonna start off a weigh-in with guys that I don't know, I just feel like it was really confusing, but the Hell in the Cell kind of helped, and then once they started going back and forth with each other, it got better, and by the end I kind of enjoyed it, especially when they were flipping each other off, and just like that's the type of stuff that makes it feel real. And again, this could be Brock Lesnar's last match. Like we could be in the last week of Brock Lesnar's career. We don't know, obviously, after WrestleMania and whatever, but I mean, I think that's just something, but I guess it was an interesting way to start off. Boss shook off. He did. He shook me up. Shook the baby. But yeah, I mean, I thought it was an interesting way to start off the show, and thankfully the cage is not purple. That was one of my worries. I was like, because they're in Minnesota, we're gonna get a purple Hell in the Cell, and it's classic Hell in the Cell, and I'm ready to go. And we've talked about it the last couple weeks on here. I'm really hoping that it at least is like a good 15-minute match. I mean, I think I watched the longest Brock Lesnar match on the channel last week when he faced John Cena and stuff, or he faced somebody else at another one, and his matches have not been that long in over a decade. So that's my biggest thing about this is the match time, how long it will be. Okay, back to work. Bye. Back to work. Go sell some beer or wine, or whatever we sell.
Sell some beer or some wine or whatever. It's tequila.
Tequila. I love you.
Get it together.
I know.
Well, what I thought was the funniest thing about this encounter was, oh man, my cats are going crazy right now. What's going on?
It's fight night, cat night,
and the fight night is on. Adaptive charging is on. What the fuck does that mean? So that just popped up on my laptop. I've never seen that before. So what I thought was silly was how they kept doing this, like, oh, the cell door's locked. Oba can't get to Brock. Like, why don't they just fucking raise it?
I mean, how many times have we seen the door broke down, though, too? I'm surprised they didn't just shake. I said it last night. Start the match on top of the Hell in the Cell. Why the hell not?
Like, you're telling me you can't yell at the guy, raise the cell, and the guy's not gonna raise it? Like, come on. If Oba Femi yelled at me to raise the cell, I'm raising the fucking cell, bro. Like, I am not gonna wait for that guy to come up to where I'm sitting and kick my ass. Fuck no, I'm raising that cell.
and Adam Pearce and Triple H were just standing there, so it's not like they were, and then they had all the Evolve and future NXT stars and security, and it looked like Oba Femi almost broke that one guy's neck. He failed miserably.
Yeah, my wife caught that too. She was like, "Oh shit!" I was like, "Yeah, he almost dropped him on his head. Holy hell!"
I saw that this morning on a clip because I missed it last night because I miss a lot of stuff while I'm live sometimes. But yeah, I mean, that looked bad. So, I mean, but again, one of those things.
He fell asleep again on the live?
Huh?
You fell asleep again on the live?
No, I was focusing on my other TV watching the Sox blow it against the Yankees.
Gotcha.
But the one thing I have, and they've talked about it too, and they talked about it on Unreal, with a lot of these superstars that are coming up, it's like, what else are they gonna learn in NXT? So now, like the Sol Ruka, the Trick Williams, the Javon Evans, the Obafemis, they're still kind of missing because Sol Ruka even did it in her match with Raquel a couple times. But you got to have them learn on the fly and have them learn in the major leagues in a way, just like baseball players. So there's only so much a baseball player can do in AAA. You could hit 600 in AAA. Eventually you got to come up to the MLB and learn how to hit major league hitting. And that's kind of how I feel with them. So it's like that's going to happen, and they just got to learn from it. So in case anybody tries to go after Oba and says that, he's unsafe and all of that, blah.
That's why it's I mean, it's also on if you watch it back again, the guy was supposed to tuck his neck, and he's got his head down flat too. But it's also, I mean, it's just like you say, and then those guys are probably in training as well too. So they're learning on the fly also.
It's just that honestly, I didn't even think about that. That's a good point too. So it's like they're both kind of still learning on the fly. Yeah. It's not like he's giving it to Seth Rollins or somebody's that's like toned his craft. So
yeah, those guys have probably had a couple months, a couple years, maybe in the Indies somewhere, maybe locals in LA, Orange County or something that they got last night, which I imagine. I don't think they got anybody farther than Orange County or Los Angeles because that would probably cost a lot more.
Probably.
But I mean, yeah, they haven't seen in-ring action. I mean, I'm sure they're nervous as hell. I'm sure Oba is nervous as hell having to handle those people because you're got somebody else's life in your hands too. Somebody else's well-being, and it happens. Everybody botches. It's not that big of a deal. But I mean, when you're close to breaking your neck, it sucks pretty bad, man. But it is what it is. It's okay. They both recovered from it pretty well. So I mean, they what's the word? Yeah. They recovered from it because they just went back and did the spot anyway right away because he picked them right back up anyway, right?
Yeah. He picked them back up. He slammed them down and finished it off. And then they started screaming at each other at the top of their lungs, and that's how we ended it. Man. But again, I think it was a good way to end it. I mean, the go-home show, you got to do something. And again, adding the cage kind of helped because if you take away the Hell in the Cell, it would probably be so much worse.
No, they needed that because they had how many promos last night? They had a bunch of people talking about their matches. I remember for sure seeing Penta, Chad Gable, Liv Morgan,
everybody.
Io Sky. Yeah, so 4 promos, and then all the Seth and Roman stuff.
Yeah, it was just a lot of promos and a lot of nonsense. Yeah,
and then
that's the thing.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say, for somebody that loves wrestling, I hate the fact that we just have so many talkings. And I think that's why sometimes I'm just sitting here where I'm just like, it's like, come on. Or like, thankfully, like, there's other sports on and stuff because there's times it just drags. And it's just like, why? Like, why are we not watching? Especially the way these wrestlers can move nowadays and they do the stuff that they do. It's like, that's how you keep people invested and keep people intrigued. And yeah, sometimes the matches are a little slow, but.
And then, it's a go-home show, but you can still have other matches for people you're not going to have on the card.
Well, exactly, because as I always like to say, there's not going to be everybody on the card because there's 13, 12 matches on each night. There's 12, 13 matches both nights, and Tiffany.
There's a lot of people left over still.
Yeah, like it's just like we'll talk about later, like the Intercontinental Women's Championship match. That's exactly what they should have done with like freaking the. I mean, they kind of, I guess they did it with the tag titles. So,
in LA, I would have done Shinsuke Nakamura versus LA Knight. LA Knight didn't have a match last night, right?
No, he just talked 7 times. And that's the thing, again, like we talked about last night, being on TV, LA Knight is literally on TV every other segment now. So
he's not even from LA. He didn't even get that out of a pop because he's not from LA.
Nope.
Not from LA Knight. You know what I'm saying? Nah. But I mean, like, that could have been the match they had. LA would have popped for that match for sure. LA Knight versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Why the fuck not? And you give LA Knight.
Where's Shinsuke Nakamura at, man? That's the problem.
SmackDown, I believe. But I think he's also, I think they're still working with Noah, so he might be involved in that, or he just might be having some good time off. Sometimes maybe guys ask for time off. That's what I think too. I mean, if you're off TV that long, it could be an injury, it could be recovery. It's not always necessarily they don't have anything for you. But I mean, time off is time off. You know what I mean? They could have asked for it. They're still getting paid. Hopefully it doesn't mean that they're going to get cut anytime soon, which I doubt, and it could also be a way of trying to work their way back into the system without, not the group, obviously, because that's on TNA. but work their way into the system where they're integrated back into things. There's already so many people on the roster. It's so hard to get people on the card. You don't want to get another person lost in the shuffle anyway. But anyway, now I'm just ranting off. Speaking of the system, we had a World Tag Team Championship, Division versus Alpha Academy. I know how much you love Division, Tino.
Oh yeah, so much.
You see the Division, right? You see it?
I see it. I mean, I will say Unreal kind of helped me appreciate the Vision just a little bit more after seeing like Seth and the injury and how they planned it and all that. I don't know. I like that type of stuff. So it was really cool just to see like how much Braun really appreciates Seth and how much he just all of that. So I kind of, whatever. I mean, Austin Theory. Somebody asked me last night. It might have even been Eric who asked me, and which version of Austin Theory I like. I kind of like this Austin Theory better with like the shorter hair and the buzz cut and everything compared to him coming out with an egg or the phone or all of that. So
yeah,
I mean, it is what it is. I guess it's working. They needed to do something and they need to figure it out. And I don't know. We'll see.
What is it that the kids say? He's locked in.
Yeah, sure. I mean, when you got Maxine by your side, I mean, I'd be locked in too.
But I mean, it is what it is. It's working out for him right now. He's in the Division. He's on TV every single week. Why complain, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
It's just like you said. The feud apparently looks like it's come to an end, especially with the ending. Unless Tozawa vows revenge, which I would love to see.
Imagine.
But I mean, yeah, you could do it. Tozawa just has a match against each one of them, or just tries to have a match with each one of them. Just for the sake of doing it for Otis.
My God, I could see it. It's such a WWE thing.
It'd be fun though. But it'd be fun. I love Alpha Academy. Well, I mean, I love Otis,
fun, but you know what you do? You know what you do is you have Penta lose the title on Saturday or Sunday, whatever the heck night his match is against Gable. And then you have Rey Fenix and Penta go after the Vision, the Raw after WrestleMania, Raw after SummerSlam. You got to do something. You got to have somebody go. You got to bring a tag team, or even if it's Big Cass and Enzo comes back, because Big Cass coming next Monday. We'll be talking about it next Tuesday morning. Big Cass coming 8-3 next week. So we'll see. But I mean, you got to do something with this tag division, because now that they beat the Alpha Academy, who's next? And I mean, I don't know what we're doing. So.
Yeah, that's true. Because who are we going to go back to? Street Profits again?
Yeah, I mean, that's what somebody said last night. That was what it's going to be at SummerSlam. But they're not going to be on the card at SummerSlam. They could be on the card in a pre-show match, but they don't do that no more. We're just going to have to listen to them talk for 3 hours about the same thing.
Yeah, so, pretty much.
By the way, that does start at 2 p.m., so it will probably be a 2 to 3 hour pre-show.
Jesus Christ. Wow. See, all those promos they played yesterday, they could have played during the pre-show.
They're just going to play them all again.
And they're going to play them all again. Exactly.
And even like the Seth and Roman thing, it's like I personally kind of hope they like put like a YouTube video together, like a 5-minute video, put all of them in one. But I feel like we're just going to rewatch all of them again on Saturday, which, again, I personally don't mind. But I know a lot of people hate that and don't like that. And they're like, why are we listening to people talk for 3 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so. I feel like it could have been done better. And then they do usually make those like library videos, like Our Truth with Judgment Day or the Bloodline story. They probably will upload that Seth and Roman, but it's probably going to be after. They're going to wait till like all blows over. I mean, it would have been perfect to drop that now and not use it on TV at all. Just have it on YouTube. They care so much about their numbers. They would have gotten great numbers over that way instead. I mean, you're going to lose viewers on TV if you keep doing it over and over and over again. So
over and over. It's like missionary position.
and then it's not like this happened ages ago. Like all of these matches are still fresh in some of our minds. So it's not that big of a deal. And they try to hype, it's their most recent match since 2022. Like, okay, so like what's the point? It's not like it's Rock versus Austin here. I mean, yeah, it's two of their biggest stars they've had in a long time. But, I mean, as much as I love Roman and Seth, I don't think I'd put them up to that level just yet, honestly. They're not, they're not selling out events as much. I mean, SummerSlam didn't even sell out with this being the main event. That says something with $25 tickets.
So, I mean, I mean, shoot. Again, I've said it. I mean, yeah, it's $25. Yeah, the seats probably suck, but you're in the stadium and you're there for the show. So
Yeah,
at
so if
the
people
end of
aren't
the
showing
day,
up for Seth and Roman, what's going on. Should have kept it one day too. There's that as well. Let's move on. Next match, we got Javon Evans versus Alexander Rusev. I love Javon Evans. You can put against anybody, man. Literally anybody. And when they announced this match, I thought again, but in a good way, because the last couple times they've gone at it, excellent. Javon Evans gets to run around and beat Javon Evans. Rusev gets to throw around Javon Evans like only Rusev can. They have great chemistry together. They've worked great spots. Javon Evans is making the accolade look more and more painful every single time he's in it, which is great, which just shows that Rusev's getting angrier and angrier with this kid more and more often he has to fight him. I like it. I think the right guy won here. Rusev's
big night for some NXT stars it was. Yeah, no, I mean, I agree.
Yeah, and Rusev put him over really well. Rusev looks strong in defeat. I mean, I don't think Rusev's ever looked weak in defeat, to be honest. But
no, he does not. And I mean, again,
it did his job. I mean, this is a feud that's been going on like we talk about every week, but between the same 5-6 guys, and it's beautiful. It's working. I like it.
Yeah, I mean, I think that was the biggest thing. And Rusev's kind of at the point in his career where he's going to start putting people over and working. And this is maybe what he wants to do. Maybe he wants to work with these Javon Evans, the Ethan Pages of the world. And I mean, he's doing a great job. And like you said, he's continuing to do it. And he's a professional at his job. No matter what they put him in, he does it
every single week.
The best of his ability. Yeah, I mean, him and Ethan now have been mainstays on Raw at this point because they're on TV every week, no matter.
You can count on them. You can count on them to deliver, just like Javon Evans. You can count on Javon Evans to deliver.
Yeah, he did, and I was worried that Rusev was going to get the win, but I mean, again, it doesn't hurt Rusev, and it only helps Javon to get more wins at this point to continue to build himself up as much as they possibly can.
And even a loss to Rusev wouldn't have been a bad thing either, so...
No, but again, that's why we'll also see this again, I'm sure, at some point, and Rusev will get his
is either one of them on the SummerSlam card?
No. They could do it. Like I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. They could do pre-show matches, but they don't do that anymore for some reason.
Is there no multi-man ladder match or something?
No, there's the multi-man or multi-woman ladder match.
But nothing for the men's, huh?
No. Because Pence is facing Gable and then Trick's facing Corbin.
So they're all one-on-one matches. You know what? That's not a bad thing either. That's why they've had the same people in the divisions so that a one-on-one match matters, because now there's going to be a follow-up. So maybe we'll get Carmelo versus Trick after this. Maybe we'll get, like you said, Gable as champion versus somebody else that's fresh at the division. In this case, he could probably go up against Javon, against Rusev. So it'll be fun. We'll see what happens. But I mean, with our luck, it'll probably be Gable versus fucking Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio will be like, don't forget, I'm the one that forgave you first. I get a title shot. God.
Why would you even say that? Because you're absolutely right.
He would say that shit. I already wrote the promo for him. Jesus Christ. Like, I could already see it. Dad, Gable, I had surgery on my left knee. Man, I was the first one to let you apologize to me. And I forgave you. You owe me a title.
He was going.
And Gable's gonna do the honorable thing and say, "You got it, Rey Mysterio. We'll do it tonight." But anyway,
you're a legend.
Speaking of every time why did I need to say it? We fucking get it. He's a Hall of Famer. He's a general manager, and he's active in competition. Like, what the fuck?
He does it all.
Speaking of this Intercontinental Heavyweight division, unfortunately. Did you see Dragon Lee's injured?
No, I did not see Dragon Lee was injured.
And I had him picked for that AAA tournament, dude, to win. I thought he was going to win the Latin American Championship. That sucks. So we're probably going to – that's another reason we're not going to get Dragon Lee versus Chad Gable first, because Dragon Lee's injured, so we're going to get stuck with Rey Mysterio versus Chad Gable, the Raw after SummerSlam. Calling it now. And you're going to be here next Tuesday, Tino, telling me, dude, you fucking called it, man. We want the smoke, bro. Get the red Solo Cup. Where's the red Solo Cup? We want the smoke, yo. You got to do the dance.
I got my coffee. Come on. You're lucky I had some coffee this morning.
The Rey Mysterio fan club president over here making
Hell
a
yeah,
fool of himself.
always.
Oh man,
I can't wait to redo my collection room again and have a special Rey Mysterio section just for you.
Oh man, fucking guy. Then we had Danhausen, Joe Henry, and the Clipperhausen Spirit. They got beat up by Judgment Day and Garcia guy, whatever his name is. I thought that was okay.
They're saying this is the worst segment in Raw history, or in the year of like 2026.
It wasn't that bad.
I mean, it was catchy. The song was catchy. I mean, I get it. I did not understand why that guy came and helped Judgment Day. I didn't know who the hell he was. But again, I'm also
he's in UFC. I think he's friends with Dom or something.
But so Dom made a phone call or whatever. But I mean, I don't think it was. I don't know. I mean, the biggest thing about all of this was it's entertainment. At the end of the day, I said it when this was going on. You need something like this to where, yeah, maybe it's not everybody's favorite, but you could go to the bathroom, you get something to drink, you go get some popcorn, you go get some nachos, you can go do whatever the hell you want to do. Or there's people that were sitting there. I believe you are cursed. Blah, 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 yada, yada, yada.
And I like seeing the Clipper Spirit there. I mean, that was cool because, I mean, they're an Into a Dome. They got the locals. Why not, right?
Yeah.
And
I was wondering who the cheerleaders were at first, because they also came out with the mask like his wife. They're really hyping up Mrs. Danhausen a lot. She's getting her own action figure too, and so I mean, I don't know. Maybe we see her again. So Mini Hausens were out there. I mean, it was
cool.
It might not be everybody's favorite, and it may be considered one of the worst segments for the casuals and everything. But for entertainment purposes, it did its point and it did its job. And that's what Danhausen and Joe Hendry are there. As we talked about, and freaking, I think Big E or somebody said it. Danhausen has literally been a guy that's been having a time machine or a clone machine and doing backstage segments, and he's the most over guy. He got his own freaking truck that's on its way to Minnesota right now. So
it's not like he's wrestling for championships or anything. He's literally taking up 10 minutes of every show for entertainment purposes. It's not that bad.
But the one thing too is he's at ESPN. He's at the Knicks game. He's with Stephen Amell. He's on First Take. He's on Get Up. He's on freaking. He shows up everywhere, and he's in costume. He's not in costume. He's in character. He's not in character. He does. I mean, he showed up at a live event and did the CM Punk towel segment thing, and it was just. I mean, he's there. He's literally doing everything that they ask him to do, and he's like one of the. I mean, at this point, he's probably one of the most reliable guys in the WWE, and he's been there for literally 6 months.
Yeah.
So,
and then
literally
the
6 months guy, this week because he came out Elimination Chamber. So,
yeah. And the Garcia guy was a good surprise because Joe Henry thought he was there to hang out, and then he got him in the back. That was slick. And then everybody got involved. People got beat up. It's a wrestling event. It's like this is gonna happen.
And now we're going to put human monies on a poll.
So why not? I thought it was fun. It was shenanigans. It was stupid, but we've had worse. We've had a lot worse, honestly. There's been a lot worse.
We could put Dominic in the shark cage again.
That was fun. Let's do it.
So, but I mean, I'm interested to see, do they have to climb a ladder to get the money? Or do they have to climb...
No, usually when it's on a pole match, it's only like as high as the top rope, and you have to like reach for it. But that's what like the suspense is that like you can't ever like be off guard because they could win at any second. That's what makes those kind of matches interesting.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll see the mini houses. We'll see a bunch of shenanigans. I'm sure. It
doesn't even go to the outside. It all stays in the ring.
This is where Justin Jefferson gets involved. I'm gonna predict it right now. Justin Jefferson gets involved because they're in freaking Minnesota, and he's doing all this fake hype video stuff that he acts like he's a WWE fan when the man's probably not watching a WWE event in the first ever. No, fuck out of here.
Tell Tino what time it is.
Oh yeah, fuck Justin Jefferson and the Vikings.
Fuck
That's
yeah,
the one
Tino.
thing me and Kyle can't agree on.
Tell him how you really feel, Tino.
I will, don't you worry. We got a month until football starts, and if the Bears do anything that they did last year, I'm going to be insufferable all year. Tuesday mornings after a fantasy football dub and a Bears victory, it's going to be a beautiful Kayfabe coffee.
Man, speaking of insufferable, We got Rey
That was great.
Mysterio versus All Ego Ethan Page. Man, I'm just so
Oh,
glad Ethan Page won this match. He
for
needed to win
reals.
this match. If he would have lost this match, I would have probably actually gone off the rails and done a rant on video, but never released it. But I would have done it on video anyway. But yeah,
Well,
I mean,
there you
it
go.
was a good
Ethan
match.
Page got the dub.
Yeah, Ethan Page carried Rey Mysterio in this match. Honestly, go back and watch it. He did. But that just comes to show how good Ethan Page is.
Big facts. I think the biggest thing I've taken away from Rey Mysterio as of late, I'm just so happy he's brought back his older type of gear. So he actually doesn't. I don't know. I just couldn't do with the straps and all of that. So it's not as hard to watch as it used to be sometimes. But yeah, Ethan got the win. It was a good match and it did its job. We'll see how long these guys continue to fight because I feel like Ethan's just running through the luchadors now.
I love it, man.
So and with Dragon Lee getting hurt now. Then I don't know.
Should be winning.
That just makes it even better to bring back Rey Fenix and Penta then as a tag team. Because
yeah, I mean, yeah, that wouldn't be bad. Rey Fenix and
we
Penta
need a Rey Mysterio cosplay somewhere.
Yeah, with Dragon Lee injured, somebody's got to play for Rey. Somebody's got to cosplay Rey Mysterio. Oh man, but that match was great. I enjoyed it. Honestly, it was fun. Ethan Page deserves the win. He should be getting big wins like this. He's now 1-1 against Rey Mysterio, who's a former world heavyweight champion. So it only takes you so far. So those are the wins. You have to keep stacking. You got to keep stacking those. And then we had a women's intercontinental championship. Sol Ruca versus Raquel Blood In, Blood Out Rodriguez. I didn't get to see this one, so I'm going to let you shoot the shit for this one.
No, I mean, I thought it was a really good match. It went back and forth, and there were some moments that I thought Sol was going to win, Raquel was going to win. I mean, obviously, we knew at some point that Judgment Day was going to get involved with Roxanne and Liv Morgan, and that's exactly what happened. And then Io Sky came out, so they were able to promote the Io and Liv match for this upcoming weekend. And I do think Liv is going to lose, and that's going to kind of go into what's next for the Judgment Day now that Raquel is a champion and everything else like that. So I am interested to see how that goes, but honestly, I'm shocked that they pulled the trigger on Raquel. Raquel has been in NXT, WWE for a while. This is her first singles championship. She I think she held the NXT Women's Championship for a little bit, but she's never had anything on the main roster, and she's kind of always been lost in the shuffle. So then finally pulling the trigger. Huh?
Oh. I think she was only a women's tag champion, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, I don't know. I just remember Rhea, Bianca and Raquel holding up titles, and I thought they were all like main champions or something like that. I can't remember. So, but I mean, Raquel, I think this is finally her moment and her time to shine. And this is exactly what the Women's Intercontinental Championship is meant to do: is give people like that an opportunity. And Sol had an okay run; she didn't do anything crazy. And as I talked about earlier, her trick, Oba, and stuff, they kind of are learning on the fly, and they're just learning how to do things. So I think if Sol can continue to do that, she'll be fine. I mean, a loss doesn't hurt her. I mean, she won the championship pretty much as soon as she came up to the main roster. So give it to Raquel, see what she does. Maybe we see Raquel against Roxanne, Raquel against freaking. I mean, we could go on and on against the list of people that Raquel could go up against right now. So I'm interested to see how it goes, and it gives more opportunities. And I love the fact that we get title changes on Mondays, Fridays, because you really don't know what's going to happen then on a show, but. I don't think Sol will be hurt. I think Sol will be fine. And I mean, the way she looked after this match kind of helped it because blood bleeding all over the place always makes the match feel a little bit more realistic. So all together, probably the best match of the night, honestly.
How many espressos do you give this one?
I'll give it 30,000 espressos.
Damn, is that good of a match?
No, I just give it like 4. No, I thought it was good.
He said 30. That's a lot of espressos, Tito. Holy shit.
I'd be dead. I'd be like bouncing off the walls and shit.
Like Javon Evans?
Yeah, even worse. Well, yeah, no, I mean, I thought it was a really good match. And like I said, Raquel finally getting her moment. And let's see where she goes with it and who's the next challenger. We'll see.
Yeah. Just have to wait and see. They don't have one lined up for this weekend, huh? That's why.
No, the card is officially set, so I don't think they're adding anything because I have to do my simulation tomorrow on the 2K, and I don't think they're gonna add another one unless it's on the pre-show, but I don't see that happening.
Okay, how many matches we got?
I think 12, because I think there's 6 on both nights.
Okay.
Let me take a look, because I have the pictures right here on my phone.
Yeah,
there's 6 on both nights, so there's 12 matches. So yeah, that's probably it. There'll be 2 on each hour of ESPN, and then 4 on ESPN Plus. So
that sounds like a headache,
doesn't it?
Just like switching back, and you're like, why is it so complicated?
That's why I just go right to ESPN Unlimited, like on whenever the pay-per-views are on, because I just walk around my house a lot doing things, or I sit here or whatever the hell. I'll have like a baseball game on, and then I'll have the pre-show on, and I'll just walk and just keep it on because it's on all day, and then the show starts, and then it's like, why do you have to go from YouTube, ESPN, and then you got to go to ESPN Unlimited? It's awful. Hey, there we go. See, he gets it. Oh, I didn't tell Kyle. So while Kyle was in here, I messaged him. Kyle, on Saturday before we started the mixer, I guess I thought it was Kayfabe coffee because I was taking a hit as GBH entered me into the stream, and I'm just blowing smoke right up into his face. Awful. Awful. Good times. I made the right show today. I hope work is good though so far.
Oh man. So what was I gonna say? I mean, it used to be so simple. $10 a month. $10 a month. But people are so fucking ungrateful, man. We had it so good, and all they did was complain and complain and complain. We had PLEs, we had NXT, we had NXT PLEs, Saturday night's main event when it moved over to Peacock.
We had all the shows.
The whole library, just having the entire library of anything we wanted to watch from beginning to end. And now it's all fucking gone because people wanted to complain about it. They made it seem like their $10 were supposed to make the difference in booking decisions. And now they're paying more for it. So
you would think that they would want to do better now that it's more expensive, but they don't care. And that's the biggest thing I've noticed is it just seems like WWE just does not care. Like, they don't care what we like. Yeah, they do, but like in a way, they'll do whatever the hell they want, and they just don't. They ain't gonna.
Well, I mean, because they wanted subscribers, and when they got to, I mean, you think about $10 each, right? And you get to $1 million, that's $10 million a month guaranteed.
Literally.
Services. And let's see, pay-per-views. I mean, I think that probably made up for the pay-per-view revenue because pay-per-views are what? $39.99?
Yes.
That by like how many people buy it? We're buying it at this time, maybe 200,000 at the most, maybe less.
A lot.
So
I mean, but that's the thing is, wouldn't you want it to be a little bit cheaper?
That's 8 to 9 million. So with the network, they secure that same amount of money, and I think that's what they were trying to do is secure the money they lost from pay-per-view revenue, and now they're just getting it back 3 times as much because people were ungrateful about it. So
yep, ungratefuls they are.
I mean, I wouldn't mind if they had raised the price to $12, $15, $20, whatever. I don't fucking care. But if it's all in one place, it's perfect. Because when it first came out, I thought it was perfect. I was like, all I do is watch wrestling. All I want to do is watch wrestling. And now all I get to do is watch wrestling. And that's literally all I did for days was smoke weed, have a couple 40s, make some food, and just sit down and watch wrestling for 4 or 5 hours. Go back and watch a classic pay-per-view. Or if there was a pay-per-view that weekend, I'd go back and watch whatever I missed during the week, hyping up to it or whatever.
Well, see, and it's also that, but it's also the original content series, like
and the original content too. They had a lot of
WWE or the prank show that they had, or the Total Divas at the time was on. I like that, and they had all the old episodes on. Like it was just everything, and like you said, it was just easy. And also, I don't know if you remember, but the biggest thing for me was how they like kind of how YouTube does it, where like they did the matches. So like you go from like the beginning of the match to the end of the match, and like the circles were there. So it was so much easier to find what match you were trying to get to. And for me, that's always the hardest thing for me, especially when I do like the retros or like when we did one on the 24-hour when I watched all the best of John Cena matches. It was like thankfully I've watched a lot of them, so I knew where they were at. But if I didn't know that, having to look up each pay-per-view, each thing, it was just like, you know, and where are they at? Because now like all the NXT stuff, it's going to ESPN, but right now it's on YouTube. So it's like you gotta. There's just too many things on too many things. It's too much. My head hurts just thinking about it and talking about it.
Yeah, with the network, you had the ability to go back and watch NXT episode 1 if you wanted to.
Yeah,
was
now you have to go.
Yeah.
Now you can't even find the first pay-per-view. Like I was gonna do a watch along on the first ever NXT like pay-per-view, and I can't find it. I think it's on YouTube, but
NXT Arrival.
yeah, it just
Oh no, I don't think it was NXT Arrival. There was one before that.
I forgot which one it was. But
I
yeah,
think
I
it
mean,
was
I don't
Arrival.
know. It was just they should have just left it on Peacock.
Yeah. When it moved to Peacock, it was fine. It was only a couple bucks more, but you also had Peacock stuff, Peacock shows, Peacock's movies. So that was cool. But yeah, doing all this bullshit fucked everything
And
up.
it's not like ESPN adds like 30 for 30s now, or they do like the special documentaries like they used to. They barely do any of it. And I've seen all the ones that they have on there. So it's like, what is there new to watch? Like they gotta have something and they don't.
Yeah.
They don't care.
They really don't care.
Oh, well.
All right, my man. I don't think we need to talk about the last two segments. They're going to be part of SummerSlam. We've got a lot coming up for SummerSlam. You said 12 matches, right?
Yeah. What do you mean the last two segments? Wasn't it just the last segment? It was Seth and
Well,
Roman.
because it was Solo and Jimmy, and then Roman and Seth.
I forgot about Solo and Jimmy. That's right.
But I mean, we've only talked about those guys so much. I don't think we need to. But SummerSlam.
I will ask you though, what do you think about Solo as a babyface?
I love it, man. I'm here for it.
Do you think he's a natural babyface?
He's a natural babyface, dude. Like he acts like a babyface. He's funny like a babyface, but as a heel, he's hilarious. But now he gets to be funny as a babyface, which is going to get over really well. I'm excited for it. Anybody who was hating on Solo is not welcome in the Solo Sikoa fan club now, because I was there when you were talking all that shit, talking to you, Jay Gold, when you guys were talking shit on Solo Sikoa. There's others I will not name, but they know who they are, and you're not welcome. I think you were hating on Solo Sikoa too, Tino.
No, I was not hating on Solo Sikoa because I still talk about him giving up the North American Championship at NXT and never lost it. So,
no, I'm talking about his recent run and MFTs.
No. I mean, yeah, fuck the MFTs.
Hey, come on, Bloodline.
I mean, come on. I mean, the best thing that come from that was we got a JC Mateo action figure. If that.
Hey, that's fucked up, Tino. You a hater?
I don't know.
You a hater? Yeah, I thought I was a hater. God damn.
I am a hater.
Wow.
Oh, I'm a giant hater.
Wow.
You know,
a Giants hater? You don't like the Giants?
No, fuck the Giants. Which Giants? New York, San Francisco, all of them.
He said, "Fuck all of them."
unless you're Chicago or you're on my fantasy team, I don't like you.
Oh man. Well, I mean, we could talk about SummerSlam, but we'll save that for the mixer. We have a mixer this Saturday going down. I think the time should be determined by today or tomorrow. We've got an esteemed panel coming up. We've got Tino's time showing up. I believe Jay Gold, Sam's on wrestling. I might be there. I don't know yet. We'll see what happens, but it might be nice and early. So make sure you guys subscribe. Help us get to 400. And you guys will know what time to be there once you subscribe, because it'll send you like a notification and stuff like that. But we also have this week On the Mark Wrestling Podcast is celebrating their 300th episode. Let's get to 400.
That's not
with
Jay
these guys
Gold's
live
age.
on camera. Huh?
He said, no, that's not Jay Gold's age.
Jay Gold's like 502 or some shit like that.
Poor Jay Gold. We love you, Jay Gold.
Yeah, we love Jay Gold. Psych. But
I do. Don't worry.
Let's try to get there for 400 while we're live with On the Mark. They are our flagship show. They are the reason the Main Event Network started. Yep. OTM is out here. The real OTM. And we also
Kyle's everywhere lately, man. This guy is he's like traveling the world right now, just going to all these wrestling shows, doing all the things.
He has literally been out here physically.
Literally.
Yeah. And then we've got, what else we got going down? I know you've got Tino's time. I'll let you advertise that when it's your turn. We got NXT Night Shift tonight. Kayfabe Coffee on Thursday morning, the Morning J with our boy JPJ. So don't forget to tune in for that.
I don't think he's doing the episode this week, actually, because he's going to Minnesota too, I think.
Oh, maybe, huh? No, actually, I saw the announcement. I think he is doing one.
Oh, okay.
And then I know KOP has a show this week as well as usual. So make sure you guys don't miss out on some solid content. You know, come on out and subscribe. Other than that,
and Trevor Outlaw is back on the channel.
Oh wow, we're doing a sit-down interview with Trevor Outlaw on Friday. Nice. So that's even more network content, guys. So come on up and join us.
Oh, it's Progo that's going.
That's everything from me. Tino, you want to plug your stuff?
There you go. Well, I will be live for NXT as usual tonight. We'll be live all week for SummerSlam content, simulations, preview shows, all of that. So make sure you come and hang out. We still are on the road to 5,000. We're about 23 away to 4,600. So appreciate you all coming and hanging out with me all the time, and I will be there. You could also check out the Southside Boys, as we are a White Sox podcast, as the White Sox continue to have a decent season. So you go check out that if you're a baseball fan. But yeah, another great week of Kayfabe Coffee, Wake and Bake here. I appreciate you as always, GBH.
Hell yeah, got you, man. We're co-hosts here. It's not like I'm asking you to come here. You're supposed to show up. This is part of your job now. So.
Oh yeah, they don't let me out of the warehouse.
Hey, I appreciate you
not 98 degrees in, It's finally not 98 degrees in Wisconsin, so I can go outside. The last couple of days, it's been so damn hot. You walk outside, I turn into damn tomatoes. So
you think 98 degrees is hot, huh?
I mean, for me, yeah, because I go outside and I burn, bro. I can't even stand outside. Freaking, it's just not fun. My friend lives in Arizona, though. He goes, it's 107. Like, damn.
Yeah, I love 98 degrees, but I prefer Backstreet Boys. Anyway, we probably got 2 or 3 blogs coming out this week from the Blog World Order, so look out for that. And other than that, you guys can either catch us on Tino's time or catch us here at Kayfabe Coffee, the Wake and Bake. As always, Bluntino and the great brown dope smoker. If I ain't there when you blaze a blunt, please think of me. Catch you guys later.
What up, though? You already know what it is. Best in the world, aka The Problem. Isaiah Broner. And you watching the Main Event Wrestling Network.